Marmaris, a holiday resort in southern Turkey, from the early part of May to the end of October each year. Set in a magnificent deep bay, surrounded by rolling hills, blanketed in pine forests. Marmaris has a beautiful backdrop and has developed fast over the last 15 years. And now it's mainly concrete hotels and apartment blocks stretch far westward along the bay. But it certainly has the biggest choice of bars and restaurants in the area, and a giant range of things to do in the surrounding countryside. This site was originally populated by ancient Iranians. With its natural sheltered harbour, it seemed a good place for a settlement, but was ignored through the Roman and the Byzantine eras. In 1522, Solomon the Magnificent used the bay as an embarkment point for the Ottoman army that led the siege to the Knights of St. John's at Rhodes. While he was waiting, he built the castle and the Ottoman guest house, planting the seeds for Marmaris Old Town. In 1798, Nelson brought the British Navy here to rest before they sailed to Egypt to defeat Napoleon's navy in the Battle of the Nile. Recent years has seen a new British invasion, this time to take over the beaches and soak up the sun. This tiny Ottoman castle, built in the late 16th century, offers great views of the old town and the bay beyond. The castle has a museum with a varied collection of old Ottoman and Navy artifacts. You will find tourist boats all along the water's edge, ready to take you out on a trip around the bay or over to one of the adjoining islands. It's definitely a trip worth taking. Further to the left is the marina, where those with a few more euros in their pockets tie up their lovely yachts. It's a popular place, being so peaceful and having a bay that is so protected. The cruise boats that go around the Mediterranean also call in here, usually about one a day. Therefore the shops are nearly always open, rather like Arkwright, open all hours, never miss a deal. Very, very peaceful. Nelson's shipmates in the British Navy must have thought that they had landed in paradise when they had to spend time here for rest and recreation. lovely backdrop of the trees. It's beautiful. With the tourists coming to the area, brought a lot more revenue, and the castle has just been recently refurbished and all tidied up. Looks in very, very good condition now. Now we'll leave the castle and walk down into the old part of town. Lovely old cobble streets, all in good order. There's always someone trying to sell you something. With the lovely white houses and everything is in very good order. Always something for sale. Just dropping down into the lower area of the old town. It was about lunchtime, so not everywhere was open. But everything was very, very colourful. All sizes available. There was a mosque down in the old town. And to keep the places looking tidy, someone had painted a mural on the wall of the old bazaar. There we are, folks, all shapes, sizes and colours. In the old streets where the locals sit and talk, sitting in the shade of the day. And every football club shirt you could imagine. Everything was for sale. Lovely and peaceful by the water. These are maps of where the pleasure boats would take you around the bay. This, at the halfway along the promenade, was a statue of the gentleman that led the revolution. They're very, very proud people. And they make the tourists very, very welcome. And everywhere there was the Turkish flag. Marmaris also has an amphitheatre, and here it is. But this one is only about 60 years old. But it was very nice. It was right back at the bottom of the mountain level, so it was cooler because it was near the trees. And then a walk along the marina. A lot of tall ships. Beautifully kept. I imagine quite a few of them would be kept by businesses for hospitality reasons. What a way to go. Something about water, when it's blue and it's warm, it looks so peaceful. There's a curious looking mermaid. From wherever you are in the town, really, the castle isn't far away. There's some of the working boats, a few fishermen. These are the little water taxis that run around the bay. They go along to Ishmael, one place right along at the western end of the bay. They have a big market there every Wednesday every week. Huge it is. And they all want to barter. They don't want to sell it for the price that's on the ticket. They want to barter for it. And at night, everything's lit up. Very, very peaceful, going for walks along the bay of a night time, eating at one of the many restaurants on the front. We were there a fortnight, we never saw any trouble whatsoever. Everyone was friendly and pleased to take your money off you. But the lights, it was like Christmas, but it was October when we were there. That's the castle, of course, lit up at night, and the restaurants along the front. And the tourist boats, you can go out and have your meal on the boat and look around the bay that way. All the restaurants were all lit up on the front. But not as many people there now. It was end of October, it was end of season, and this was the middle of October, so not as many punters about. There's the local artist making his last few euros before the season closes. So there'll be no more after the end of October until May again next year.